All right, it's Red. This is Red's Reviews. How you doing? Um, gonna cover some stuff. We're gonna talk about a little bit of the limits changes that I went over. Had a couple of things I needed to take care of as far as the platforms go. And let's look at the college basketball. So Baylor and Gonzaga, Kansas, Louisville, Duke, Florida State, and then San Diego State. And again, this is one of those years that I am actually thrilled to watch due to the fact that there's some randoms in there that are really doing well and that could easily upset some of the bigger divisions, or not divisions, but programs in this year's March Madness. Okay, so to me, well, this 25 and 0. Let's talk about San Diego State again real quick, just because I am a fan and I like them. Also, it is a phenomenal year for them. So 25 and 0. First time in school history this has ever happened. And they do not show signs of having weaknesses toward teams that have bigger lines for defense or people that have shooters. They've been able to handle the majority of the teams very well going into this. So I don't see them having problems with the bigger guys that are ranked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like Baylor and Gonzaga. Baylor does have a pretty stacked lineup though, and they know how to play well together. So that if they do get that far and they end up facing them in the future, that could be their downfall. But right now, 25 and 0, looking great. Hope that it continues on that trend. I do see Florida State picking up the correct gel right now. I think that they are underranked. I think that they should be in the top four. I think that they're better than Duke overall, which is, a lot of people freak out on that. Duke had a game with some buzzer beaters in it, and yes, they did win that game, but they were buzzer beaters and they were luck to me. I know that everyone talks about stats and percentages and oh yes, okay, but like these hook shots and wing shots of jumping fadeaways and whatever else don't hit all the time. So do they win the game? Yeah. Do they keep their rank? Yeah. Do they actually belong there? No, not in my opinion. So leave it as it is. I'm not going to be that judge. I'm going to leave it as it is. Moving on. Baseball is going to be ramping up here in just a little bit, which is going to be good because we need the volume. And the other platform changes that I was talking about, I did open my guys up a bunch more on casino for a couple of reasons. When it's slow like this and there's not much going on other than basketball, and if they're not basketball players, there's no room for error on volume. You need to keep these guys playing. You need to keep them on your site, keep them interested, otherwise their money will go somewhere else because they're gamblers. So, opened them up on that, gave them a little bit of a free play that they can use on the sports if they want to. I also asked the company about doing free plays on casino, which I guess they can actually do. I didn't know this. This is something that I did not know. Free plays are a thing on casino. They can be added to my guys for casino. And before this wasn't, I guess, a thing because I had asked about it previously and they didn't have any way to do that separately or even have it so that the platforms would work together with that. So I gave them that, and I'm working on trying to get the free play added this week. I'm gonna let you know how that goes and if they end up using it or how it works out. Don't have any options for free play in live casino, but that's also because they're a vendor, I guess was the way that they worded it. There's somebody that provides for them. It's not an in-house owned thing. Um, which is fine. But it'd be nice if there was a way to do like a whole platform free play kind of deal where if I wanted to add $50 to a guy's account, they could play in anything that they wanted to. But that's perfection in a utopian society where we all get what we want. I don't think we live there yet, but it's a nice thought. So um, talking about the other parts of the platform, I did have a guy come in and wail on me in the live wagering, not on the new platform with the video and all that stuff. It was on the old one. He got some money lines in there that I was not too thrilled with, and I mean, I'm talking like a stack, a long list because the game was running and the lines were still coming out, and he was able to place one every time the line changed because I have the rebet option open and so I kind of had to limit that player, and the good thing is that you can do it by player with that situation. I didn't have to adjust the whole sheet. They went in and I guess changed that for me. I know that they have the ability to do that online, but hey, that's why we pay the head count fees that we do. because they have 24/7 CS, and I took advantage of that. So it's going to be a shorter episode this week just because of the fact that there really isn't that much going on overall. I know for me, it's just really trying to maintain the players and looking at what's coming for the basketball and trying to make sure that my parlays are all the same. But I've mentioned that several times in weeks before. So look forward to the likes, subscribes, and follows. If you guys are around, check with me next week, and we'll be around.